picking up his first points of the game, though, in explosive fashion. The tip jam off the Pargo miss.
But it's just a tribute to the Gonzaga team. There's your leading scorer getting his first basket well into the second half, but yet you got a what? 18-point lead.
So Goodson on the floor now for Gonzaga as Pargo gets a rest. And a foul called here on Austin Day. I'm a bit curious because I do not see Jeremy Pargo over there on the bench for Gonzaga. Well, am I missing him somewhere?
Well, that pass that you said that when he hurt his thumb, he wasn't ready for that pass, and I think his deflection was off of his thumb, so he might be back in.
Oh, good point. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Oh, he didn't go home. He loves the game too much to go home.
And there's Lohorn and Heitfeldt's numbers.
Rebounds are even. Lohorn's obviously in the points, but Josh doing a lot of other things good for his basketball team. He's not needed tonight on the scoring end. Austin Day and Micah Downs right now picking up the slack.
And there haven't been a lot of opportunities for Heitfeldt inside simply because I think USF is really clogging up the middle. I think they came into the game thinking, okay, let's make Gonzaga shoot it. Yeah. They're coming in as a team shooting well below 40%. Let's make them beat us from outside.
But look at the ball pressure, too. Every time someone has the ball, they got a hand in their face, so it's not easy to make the pass.
And look at Heitfeldt right now.
Yeah, you got man in front of him, man behind him.
Before the shot, foul called here inside, and this is on Heitfeldt.
No.
Trying to clear space. I'm sorry, Lohorn.
3 seconds.
3-second violation.
Yeah, Josh was in there way too long. He got the Blake Wallace was fronting him and then locked and sealed Dior on the middle, but he was standing there too long. He built a fire and put his 10 up.
Shot from the corner is buried by Peter Smith. Smith now with 6 points for USF. And now a foul. This is not a 3-second call. This is a foul on Dante Bryant.
Yeah, Dante Bryant just kind of was trying to impede Josh Heitfeldt from running down, and that's a well-coached team, because what does Gonzaga do well with their big guys? Run right down the middle, set in the lane, and try to drop the ball to him. That time Dante Bryant was trying to deter Josh Heitfeldt from getting to the middle of the lane and bumped him, but the official caught it.
Pass to Day, great catch. Another great catch by Heitfeldt, and an even better finish. So the big fella now with 4.
Yeah, you want your big guys to dive. As soon as the ball got to the baseline on Austin Day's side, Josh did the right thing, even though the guys collapsed on him, but was very strong with the basketball.
And the turnover, Bolden to the middle, left hand, and put back by Downs, no good. Heitfeldt there, and he's fouled. And he came up angry.
A little frustrated. Remember, he averages 14 points. He hadn't got a lot of looks. And the one chance he gets a look at it, they foul him pretty hard. And it was the littlest guy on the floor, Peter Smith, that did it.
Well, I think that's why Josh's brain kind of changed real fast when he came up and looked at who it was. And he's like, well, this would be bad if it's a little guy.
Yeah.
So he just makes his way to the free throw line.
But, we've talked of the maturation of Josh Heitfeldt, sure. Also handling problems a lot different than he would have in the past in that time. Like I said, a little frustrated probably from not getting on the offensive end as much as he wants. And here's an opportunity where he did, and then the little guy, just basically said you're not going to make the basket, which I totally agree with. I think if you're going to foul, don't let him score, right? And I think Peter Smith did that, but sometimes emotions play a big part in the way you react.
Lohorn deep inside, blocked by Day, but they call it a foul.
If you let Dior Longhorn get that deep in the paint, either start pushing with your body. Austin went for the block. He was trying to set him up, but remember, when you block, if you go up straight and you block it, you'll probably not get the foul called on you. But you saw Austin swing at it, and usually official anticipates that, and that you're swatting, into the guy's space, and that's why I think the foul was called, and Lohorn goes to the free throw line.
Ira Brown checking in for Josh Heitfeld.
And probably a good substitution right now. Josh, missed his 2 free throws after that hard foul. Needs a little time to recuperate and get back into balance.
And Ira Brown checking in. He had 5 rebounds in that first half in only 7 minutes of play. He had more rebounds in that first half than any other player. And still in this game is tied for the game's lead in rebounding with 5.
Yeah, and Zags have a great rebounding margin, but right now the Dons hanging with them. 22 boards for the Dons and 27 for the Zags.
Actually, the last couple of trips, Heitfeld picked up a couple of boards as Brown earns the trip to the free throw line. So Heitfeld has 7 rebounds now.
Yeah.
But in that first half, Brown was the leader. Lohorn with 5 rebounds. Heitfeld with 7. And there's Ira Brown with 5. And it looks like Lohorn took a shot to the chops.
Well,
and our attention really has to turn towards Jeremy Pargo. Still yet to come out of the locker room. And obviously, if you're a Zag fan, some concern there, because I know that last possession, it was obvious that he jammed his thumb and he was in pain right away. Now was able to drive and put the shot to the rim, but we have not seen him since.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I've had many of jammed fingers on my hands through basketball, and the thumb is the most important digit that you have. You just don't realize that if you ever jam your thumb or this kind of dislocate it, you realize how much it is valuable on your hand. And it's on Jeremy's right hand that it looked like the thumb got bent back.
(55-39), 16-point Gonzaga lead. There's Lohorn. Bolden bodying him up, spins to the baseline, shot away short. Day with the rebound.
Nice job by Matt Bolden. Didn't, overextend himself, stayed behind Dior and just made him take a tough shot.
Bolden drives and a chance for 3. And there you see the strength of Matt Bolden, able to finish that play when contact is made.
Yeah, and he let the contact come to him, absorb it, and then continue to go up. Too many times guys, try to fade away or draw the contact too much. That time Matt did a superb job. And I love the defensive effort on Lohorn on that one. Again, hey, he's at a disadvantage. Lohorn's obviously taller than him, but just make him take a tough shot. And that's exactly what he did.
And Jeremy Pargo just back out on the bench, and there you see the wrap on that left thumb.
I'm sorry, I said right-handed. It is his left thumb, yeah.
Either way, for a point guard who distributes the ball at the level that he does, that's not good news for Gonzaga. Wallace inside. And a foul called on Austin Day. So Day picks up foul number 3. That's 6 on Gonzaga this half.
Let's see. Yeah, his hand's a little bit on him. He went straight up, but oh!
I'm never going to get down on emotion when it's displayed on the basketball court. I just love it. The kid cares, doesn't think he's fouled him, so he reacts. Heitfeld gets angry at one end of the floor. He comes up angry. I think it's great. I love seeing emotion.
Yeah,
it means they care.
They do care, but
whether it's well placed or not, Elo, I can laugh at it.
Well, they say if there's no blood, no foul, right? So.
And what did you say the first 2 games, Portland and Santa Clara? It is the West Coast Conference, the WCC.
It's raw.
And Pargo back out on the floor now with that wrap on his thumb.
And dribbling with it.
Yeah, we'll see how this affects him. He's a tough kid. Jeremy Pargo might be the toughest kid this program's ever had, Greg.
From the streets of Chicago, his upbringing was a nice upbringing, but there's still some hard times there. But yeah, he is one of the toughest people I know.
Bolden, 3 ball, good! Matt Bolden starting to get it going. He's got 10.
Yeah, Matt pretty quiet through most of the night, but the last couple of possessions, he missed some shots early on, but the mark of a good shooter is, like we said, don't stop shooting, and Matt's picked his spots tonight.
Calerio with it, the freshman, and he traveled. Turnover USF, turnover number 12. And it's timeout on the floor. Matt Bolden turned 21 today. 4 of 9 shooting, 10 points, couple of rebounds, and 3 assists.